sun. We get sun warmed. We get just beautiful area. So at the gym. It's meeting our goddess 28 girlfriend. Here we're gonna hit the gym, and it's a new environment. She just moved to a different area. So yeah, getting off confession. It's yeah, I feel like my personality has, you know, invalidation is a thing. At the same time, you lose your old self for a new one. So that's dealing with new things. So we got here about 2 minutes early, and we have the routine set. We've been training people. I'm a men's physique champion. So this is episode number, season 28, episode number 15 or 16. I'll clarify. Return of the Goddess 28. And yeah, so in dating, it's important to be early. And I think, yeah, that confidence is just showing that you are in charge at all times. You are teaching her something of valuable, a necessity, rather than not. And then, yeah, this training routine is going to keep us bonded, and hopefully she doesn't go out too much if she's kind of working out and caring more about her body. So look at how beautiful this area is. So yeah, so we're just waiting on her, getting some good energy by going places. We gather energy. Life is a game of theta energy, so we just gather energy, go where it makes us happy. It's great bonds that are lasting and unforgettable. So, yeah. So, Catholic confession, going there, and when you talk to priests and stuff, they could be invalidated. If someone breaks up with you, your priest tells you you're a son of everything, these things take a toll emotionally, and it kind of breaks you down, right? So what you need to do is go back to your old routines and just kind of find your power source, people who love you and who don't see anything wrong with you. That's ultimately kind of build confidence in yourself and be validated. And so the social dynamics warfare, yeah, it's strength. It's not enduring. It's about recovering, getting back on your feet. So we're on a recovery mode, building ourselves back up in bodybuilding, and always position yourself as the leader of your women, more so than not. You don't want to be tooled around, but you don't want to be toxic masculine either. So yeah, that's the thing. So let's have fun. We're going to do the routine. But we've perfected this for years. It's something we can kind of share and contribute to the relationship. And yeah, perfect wife. Goddess 28 hits all areas, physical, mentally, spiritually, and she's our everyday, everywhere type of girl. Well, you know, just here watching a movie, not approaching girls, not approaching it up. Seriously, it's going to be a challenge not to do it. But we're working on making ourselves happy, recovering from the confession breakdown, recovering from the girlfriend breakdown, and yeah, just holding ourselves together. This movie we're watching, it's something like Stephen King or whatever. I don't know what it's about, but I'll let you know. I'll review it afterwards. But yeah, the Valley girls from Thousand Oaks, they are the supreme goddesses, cream of the crop in LA. Very conservative views, and yeah, so this is you know, yeah, we're just gonna start a movie routine review. Well, you know, tomorrow we have content for yeah, the episode. So yeah, let's start doing it, and we'll have our season 28 restored. Oh, it smells so good. I don't know what to expect. I know Hunger Games is a good movie, so we'll see where it goes. Yeah, the gym is actually a good way to, you know, you're guiding her step by step. So yeah, I saw her. So yeah, we're gonna work out. what we want to do is first we want to stretch and then use the bands and then go from there. Let's finish a long walk. Super crazy movie. The Long Walk. It's basically like Hunger Games, but just a bunch of people walking in survival fittest, and it shows bonds that in the end, even if you didn't win, you can inspire people to finish your mission. And that's exactly what we're doing with Okinawas. And we're here. A lot of the movies in Hollywood have a mistrust towards hinting that the United States is kind of bad. A lot of mistrust towards the federal government. So it's kind of insane how this paranoia is being embedded. So obviously the United States has treated me very well in terms of, you know, people really outside the United States are the ones that didn't treat me well. But for the most part, for me personally, it's good. I mean, there's also fear from Trump and such, but yeah. Really loved our goddess. 28, focus, lightens the burden, and kind of giving her space, not doing judgment. Confession from a Catholic church really broke us down in that sense, right? So we're in a rebuilding phase. My back hurts for some reason, just from the workouts, and yeah. So we are good. We have the best looking model on our team, and now we find meaning through work and just taking care of her, making her life easier. And yeah, at any point, you know, at this observations, we need to kind of nurture it and not allow the enemy to kind of get to us. But yeah, stay tuned for more update on this episode. So hello, my fierce goddesses. I am the voice of Bruce Lee, the dragon himself. What's up? This is Approach Gate 47. This is the AK-47 rifle of dating, your one and only source for the martial arts of Jeet Kune Do of dating. Be formless like water. This is the intercepting fist, where you can intercept the problems before they become big, right? One of our biggest philosophies is get away from third parties. This is your relationship between you and the man, which means no other input from your friends, girl or guy, should be put, right? And this is the ultimate playbook in social dynamics and social engineering. So this episode is strictly for you girls out there. So you want to date a billionaire and you want to date a Chinese man, and these are some tips to kind of get, you know, not lose your man, right? But today we're talking directly to you, goddesses, right? If you want to keep your man happy, you want him to stay loyal to you, and you want to build a bigger long-term relationship, this is what you're going to do, right? And this is a 10-minute presentation. We'll show you how to exchange loyalty for stability, for provision, happiness, and trust. So no more losing guys, no more damaging his feelings or caging him emotionally. Stick around. I've got a special offer at the end. Let's dive right in. So today I'm going to teach goddesses like you how to keep your man happy and devoted through Jeet Kune Do. You know, Jeet Kune Do is a Chinese martial arts called the way of the intercepting fist. So we're going to use martial arts in dating, and I'm sharing you tactics that guys use on you so that you can kind of be aware of why he's using it, right? So my adaptive system for building unbreakable relationships. This is about your loyalty in exchange for, you know, his resources, right? Be there when he needs you, right? Be emotional, encourage him, say nice things, and build his ego so he can make more money whenever he's stressed, like he's not functioning well. So you need to be his emotional support, his physical support, and all that, right? And in exchange, yeah, you will get this awesome, you know, think of it as like support for you financially. You never have to work a job. you get $5,000 a month. You can use that spending, go shopping sprees with him, buy an iPhone 17 Pro Max, right? And, go to dinners, buy, your lip fillers, all these things, right? So all that you're gonna give up because you're listening to your friends, you're listening to your other external, when everything between you and this guy, you guys are already set, you guys are good to go, right? So always listen to your intuition, always listen to your heart, block off all voices from your friends, block off all voices from your family, block off all voices from what the media says, dating tips, and all that. Listen to you and your relationship with him. So if you're a goddess out there ready to take care of this environment and draw your trust from happiness, this is for you. So first, let me tell you a little story about me. I wasn't always the dragon of dating. Back in my early days, I was stuck in rigid styles, reacting emotionally to bad advice and suppressive networks. But then I had my epiphany. Dating is like Jeet Kune Do, right? We gotta intercept it. If I'm against a boxer, I need to intercept it before he even hits me, right? So usually like in a boxing stance, I'm like, I hold my fists up like this, right? And it's very close. I generate my energy from the core and I extend for a punch, right? So in Jeet Kune Do, in Chinese boxing, martial arts, we start here. So instead of, boxers, my distance from you to here, right? Whenever I throw my punch, I could, raise my shoulder up and extend my arm out, right? Now, in Jeet Kune Do, like I said, the starting stance is here, right? So I'm not here to, do a knockout punch. This is a boxer's punch right here. He's swinging all the way arm and boom, right? So Jeet Kune Do already starts here, like a fencing game, right? So that when the boxer reacts, I'm already hitting him before he can hit, right? So he's, Jeet Kune Do, like his arm would be here, my arm, right? So before I even raise my arm, I'm attacking the biceps, disarming the target, right? So in our martial arts, it's not about like hurting the girl, it's just intercepting before things go wrong, right? So one of the things I look for is when a girl is not emotionally available, if she's changing schedules, if doesn't have nights and weekends. A guy can tell if you're seeing another man or planning on cheating on him, on leaving on him. So this is why men kind of build a rotation. They have other girls so that, if you can't satisfy him, he's not bothering you, because ultimately a man just needs one girl to be his everything. So you need to be everything for him. And otherwise, men would need 5 girlfriends, and so do women. They need 5 boyfriends to kind of buy them stuff and all that. But all that has to end because, for me, I'm not really comfortable if a woman is dating a lot. I prefer it to be one. And if you're there for that monogamy, that one, and this is something where, that's gonna work for you better. So, I was very stuck in this, as I adapt, flow, and have loyalty. I interviewed many relationship masters. I interviewed a lot of girls. I tested these frameworks on myself. I tested these frameworks on goddesses like you guys, right? And I've helped thousands build bonds where the man provides as a generation of power, and this woman raises his spirits, and you're going to be in good hands for this one, right? So here's the big domino, right? If I can make you believe that the Jeet Kune Do of dating, approach King 47's dating advice, is the one thing you need to believe in. All other beliefs, like what your friends say, what your mom, what your dad, what your pastor, what your rabbi, what everyone says, the dating advice, the books, what people. If there's one thing I can tell you is the one true path to happiness is just not worrying about anything else. It's not worrying about a bigger, better deal. The grass is never greener on the other side. You gotta nurture the grass in front of you, and before you look externally, right? Because you're putting yourself into this chain. Break up. Let's upgrade a guy. Let's find a man who treats you better. Why is it you're always in this type of relationships when really you need to practice on developing a one-on-one relationship with a man? And this is your time to build, to kind of, have that stability, have 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, right? Get the stability. Take this $5,000 a month, right? Take it shopping, go get your nails done, go get your lip fillers done, go get an iPhone 17 Pro Max, right? you're getting the stability so that you can focus on your career. Are you an actress? You know, take acting classes. This guy's going to spend $5,000 on you. You're a singer. You know, you want to make music, $4,000, right? You can make one music every day. You know, every month. You know, take this, right? And all you're doing is basically like exchanging your time, showing your devout loyalty. I know it's a lot of energy for you, but it's also a lot of energy for you hunting different guys, going on seeking arrangement, going on OnlyFans, and just kind of like chasing these guys, and your energy is being drained. Instead, you should really focus all that love, all that attention, all that effort into one man. And this one man is going to give you a minimum of $5,000 a month, right? Then you could use the other energy to have creativity. You guys can go to the gym together, you guys can create artwork, you guys can go generate energy and make the world a better place without cheating. You're not going to go worry about him cheating. You're not going to cheat on him. You're not going to talk to any other guys. You know, having this emotional chastity provides you with security to him and him to you, right? So you're not going to have to sneak around or ignore his feelings, and every objection falls away, right? It's just the way the way humans work. It's not meant for multiple people. In the tribe, you know, you only need 5 people in your entire life. So talking to 5 different men, it's just not good for you emotionally. It's not good for him emotionally, and this is what causes fights, right? So if you're bored, always say you're bored. You know, let's spice things up, right? So let me share with you my epiphany bridge story. So backstory: I desired a deep, trusting relationship, but faced internal fears of damage. And the external villains are bad friend advice, bad church advice. I tried old vehicles, casual flings, non-loyal options, but they failed, causing emotional reactions and no happiness. So the conflict, you know, men really felt caged. You know, we're not allowed to express that, oh wow, our girlfriend is up till 5 a.m. in the morning in the after party. You know, she sleeps until 2. Is she okay? Is she drugged up? Is she drunk? Is she safe? And I'm here, you know, creating a business, and if it makes me uncomfortable, why do I have to deal with that, right? If she's flirting with other men, you know, dressing way better to him than me, I'm like, okay, cool. That lowers my ego, even though I am the alpha, I am the provider, right? So they failed, right? So I put my emotions and mental health first, right? And so too should women, right? So there is no happiness outside of a one-on-one monogamous relationship, right? And that's, if you found it, this is like a treasure. And, you know, men who are wealthy are willing to leave and not put up with that, right? So that, you know, it goes both ways. This is what you're going to be losing, right? So take the security of $5,000 a month, take the security and stability, because otherwise you're going to lose kind of like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you. There's no better deal than this. And yeah, what you're going to get is a lot of rejuvenation, a lot of balance, and you're going to get richer, right? So whatever dream you have, whether an actress, a singer, or you have your own brand, this is the perfect relationship for you, this goddess relationship. So my epiphany hit during a philosophical moment, like my water philosophy. Be like water, my friend. Be formless, be adaptable, change everything, and adapt to the environment. So this is why I discovered Jeet Kune Do of dating and applied it to dating. Loyal, adaptable, and we're all in, right? The plan: create frameworks for relationships, the roadblocks, suppressor networks, and high emotions. So the allies are intuition, true intuition. Victory: I built a long-term bond, exchanging my care for provision. So the transformation from damaging dater to relationship master. Now I teach this to goddesses like you. Trust me, this is the world within. Now the meat. This is my 3 secrets to break your false beliefs and rebuild you as a devoted goddess, right? So secret number 1, this is called a loyalty exchange, right? From options to all in, so unlock his provision. So false belief, having options keeps things exciting, you know, wrong. Right, having multiple options, you're damaging a relationship with yourself and his trust in you. If he's smart enough to pay for your job, in terms of like you're making 2 or 3 times more money than your regular work, a man is not dumb in how social dynamics work. A man is not, you know, overseeing. He knows when he's cheating on you. He has access to your friends who can't keep their mouth shut. he sees everything. He knows and sees everything that's around. It's energy. You build a psychic bond with a man through energy exchange, through your bond. Eventually, you know what he's thinking, what he's feeling. And he knows when you're seeing another man. He knows when you're cheating on him. He knows when you're thinking about other people, especially if you're out with a spiritual man. So keeping your options open is not the idea. You have to go all in, give up all the other options. And he has also other options. And don't even consider, don't even think about another man. Just go all in, like he's all into you. And this creates a dynamic of trust, and it builds a stronger framework to make more money, to be happier, and all that, right? So my framework, the commitment trap, epiphany story. So I wasted time on non-loyal paths until I switched to full exchange. No sneaking, full encouragement. And this is a strategy. So yeah, like I said, stay loyal, be monogamous. In return, he's going to provide you $5,000 a month, shopping sprees, iPhone 17 Pros, everything you need, right? Lip fillers, tactics. So deep dive into my course. So here's the proof, right? So my girlfriend and I went from scattered to our epic bond. So clients report men becoming generators of happiness, right? He is the stability. You are the storm. He is the lighthouse, right? Come, let's park in this lighthouse, relax, let him take care of you, let him unlock your divine feminine. You never have to be in the masculine, be secure, you can trust me, you can listen to my voice, I will take care of you, right? So, yeah, now, I am the source of your happiness in that sense. So, no more fights, the loyalty frames takes emotion. So secret number two, emotional care. Be his supportive handle for his environment, right? False belief, men don't need emotions, they are ruthless, they're evil. This is a false belief. Men are emotional just like you, they have feelings, but society has bottled it up. So if you're not there emotionally as a support, he's gonna hire a prostitute, a stripper, he's gonna go out with other girls, he's gonna drink it out. All that time spent when his money could have been with you, just for a simple 15-minute conversation. The way you listen to your girlfriends, the way you listen to other people, why is it that you are treating a man worse than any other human being, as if he's meant to die and get weeded out? So have compassion, listen to him, ask him what's wrong. And he has stored trauma because men are not allowed to deal with the feelings, right? So unlock that trauma. What's wrong? How did I hurt you? I want to apologize. Tell me exactly. And let him voice that. And there you can kind of create a battle plan of what makes him uncomfortable, right? So be there to raise his right arm and victory. Make him a victor. You're not stupid enough. Why are you dating a peasant, right? You're dating a fucking king. So treat him like a king so he can terrorize the planet with his kingship, right? But if you're bullying the king, how can he expand his kingdom? You are his goddess, you are his queen. You're going to expand the kingdom together, right? And there's no other man higher than him. There's no other man higher than me. If you raise my vibration, my confidence, I assure you, this planet is ours to take. And all the lands in earth, all the money, and all the riches is ours, right? But it starts with his feelings, right? Make him comfortable. He's giving you that stability financially. Give him that stability emotionally and physically as well. So I learned to care about feelings, avoiding damage. So now he's always available. Strategy, encourage, say nice things, take care when needed. High value men who switched to this goddess philosophy became this high value goddess, right? Queens, case study. Now you can ditch abusive partners and patterns for a devoted man providing everything. You want stability, not toxicity. So secret number 3, intuition over influence, right? Trust the heart, know your friends, build trust. So false belief, friends know best, mother knows best, magazine knows best, right? The media is there to separate you so you can pay them for courses, right? The lawyers need fights to get money, So these people, you gotta look, they don't have any stable relation. Why are you listening to them? They're single and they, these are the villains, right? This is your relationship with your man. This is your relationship, one-on-one, right? All the conversations don't go out there. If I were to tell my friend John, I'm like, hey John, my girlfriend is she's a cheater, lying sociopath, or whatever. So now I make up with my goddess, my girlfriend. Me and her are good now. and then we have a little altercation, a little fight, I'm going to go back to John. John is going to remind me of how bad she was. So I never share my drama with my relationship, right? I would have a confidential, trusted advisor, not a therapist, not a psychologist, but someone spiritual, right? That has confidentiality. So Catholic Church has that, so this doesn't spread. So inner trust generator. I stopped listening to bad advice and followed intuition. I'm not going to listen to my father, my mother, my pastor, my church. Like, there's no authority above me. I'm not going to listen to the president. I'm going to listen to my inner voice. If it's not true for me, it's not true. I'm going to listen. This is my relationship with my girlfriend, and this is how we're going to take it, right? Take what works, leave out what doesn't work, draw happiness together, right? So proof. Clients report 0 damage after trusting oneself. If it's not ready, it's not your match, right? So you've learned a lot, the big domino, the 3 secrets. Can I share with you something to fast track your goddess journey, right? Yes, okay, that's great. So introducing this goddess mastery, right? This series is the Jeet Kune Do of dating for women, and it moves you from pain. You're tired of searching, you're tired of being taken advantage of. Let a man kind of take care of you. Just relax, surrender. If he offers this, just surrender to him, right? Just like he's surrendering to you. This is an equal exchange, right? So, we have this elements, going in, and yeah. So, any questions, like, feel free to send me a DM, and yeah. Remember, be like water, adapt, care, conquer dating. Thank you so much, goddesses. Just come join and be taken care of.